you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans. This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
On this chilly and sunny evening, we are here at Cherokee High School, getting set for this boys soccer matchup between the Indians of Lenape and the Cherokee Chiefs. I'm Sam Goldberg alongside Joe Melograna. And Joe, what do you think of today's matchup?
Well, these teams are really evenly matched. They almost have the exact identical records coming in. They always have a tough match when these two teams get together. Both are coming off of a win. Lenape is looking to avenge a 3-0 loss way back in the beginning of the season, but we should be in for a good match on senior night.
All right, thank you, Joe. Let's see if the Indians can take revenge here at Cherokee High School. We'll be back with the action right after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003 or on the web at www.pwpm.net. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Melograna, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmelograna@lrhsd.org.
Hello and welcome back to Cherokee High School. Thank you for our sponsors for sponsoring today's game. So, as I alluded to in the pregame, when I said the Indians were looking to have some revenge here against Cherokee, Cherokee had Lenape's number early in the season.
Yeah, it was around, I believe it was September 22nd, so it was probably like maybe their third or fourth game. Cherokee went in and shut them out 3-0. But we mentioned in the pregame with the similar records, both teams lost a lot of players, to graduation last year. Cherokee, the last few years, have been dominated. They were a powerhouse, so this is a little bit uncharacteristic for them this year. They're getting used to it. Their last 4 games, actually, they're undefeated. They have two wins and 2 ties. And also Lenape, the last 2 games they're undefeated. They have 1 win and 1 tie. So looks like both of these teams possibly are getting it together. They're getting more experience. And like I said, even if they don't have similar records like they do right now, we should be in for a good one here, again, on senior night.
Yeah, as you said, it's senior night. You see all the parents in there. But before we talk about that, it's time now for the AXA Equitable Keys to the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. So the keys to the game for Lenape, they have to outwork the Chiefs.
So that's in almost any sport. And sometimes you work 150% and you come in the losing end, but at least you feel good that you left it all out in the field. So that's going to be important for Lenape tonight.
For Cherokee, they have to play the quick one or two touch soccer.
Yeah, and that's all control. A lot of times it starts with the middle of the field. They control the middle of the field, especially 1-2 touch soccer. They have a good chance of beating Lenape again.
And for both teams, they have to focus on strong defensive play.
And again, with a sport that you don't really have that much scoring, the defensive play, the back four, the back 3 or 4, and the goalie is very important.
Well, the last game that we broadcasted, it was the Chiefs and the Minutemen of Washington Township. And the Washington Township had the back 4 of the Chiefs just absolutely, like, they dominated the back 4. Like, every single pass that they had, like, almost got through. Like, they completed a bunch of the passes. Like, the Chiefs really need to look to form some chemistry and hold that back line.
Well, I think that since that game, they probably did improve on that. But that being said, and we did that game, Sam, a few weeks ago, Washington Township did have, the speed and the talent up front to beat them that way. But the Chiefs held their own, especially the first half during that game.
And as you said, the Chiefs are undefeated. And it's now time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Alec Chokotowski with the report.
Hey guys, so I talked with both coaches before the game, and it's the end of Lenape's first season with head coach Krasick, and he said they are the hardest working team in South Jersey. This hard work is what guided their season. In the playoffs, watch for more hard work and watch for them to keep putting in the work. Players like Colin Day, who's a county save leader, has instilled a ton of leadership into this team, especially in the younger players. But they also need to continue the big steps and big victories that they've showed they can put up earlier in the season. Unfortunately, players Aiden O'Brien and Brian Ocasio will end the season with injury. Meanwhile, at Cherokee Senior Night, they have made a lot of formation adjustments and have had great dominance. Watch that tonight and watch for players Rome Young, who will put on a show. Unfortunately, Tatum Sinelli is expected out for the rest of the season with an unconfirmed meniscus injury. It's sad to hear that. Let's see a good game tonight and hope for the best. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Alec. And more on Tatum Sinelli's injury. I do know Coach Glenn Thompson, and it is definitely confirmed a discus injury, so he's definitely out for the rest of the season. Sinelli has been a big part of the Chiefs. He's been playing in that midfield role, getting the passes to the strikers of the Chiefs, and he's been really like a good, solid team leader for the Chiefs.
And he is a senior, is that correct?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, that's a shame, and we just hope that he recovers from that injury and finishes out his senior year successful here at Cherokee High School. We mentioned that the last 4 games that Cherokee has played, and Alec mentioned that they did some reformation on Cherokee's team. And it must be working because, like you said, the last 4 games they're undefeated. They have 2 wins and 2 ties, and they also tied Eastern in one of those ties. So look forward to a good game again.
Yes, indeed. Oh, we'll be back with boys soccer right after this.
High School District mobile app is now available for your iOS or Android device. The Lenape District app provides access to a variety of district information at any time from anywhere. Users can quickly and easily connect with everything from district news to athletic and activity schedules to social media to grades and assignments in one mobile-friendly view. In the news stream, you can customize what information from which schools you want to follow and see all of your content all on one page. The calendar feature allows you to choose from activities, clubs, and sports from each of the district high schools so that you only see the events that interest you. And when logged into the app, students and parents can access class schedules, grades, assignments, teacher websites, attendance, and more. The app even allows students and parents to be notified whenever class grades are updated or when a cafeteria balance runs low. Even the district's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages, as well as directories, teacher contact info, resources, and more are all right at your fingertips. The Lenape Regional High School District app is available for free from the App Store and Google Play. Just search Lenape Regional High School District. So get started and download the Lenape Regional High School District app today.
And welcome back to Cherokee High School. As Cherokee is just starting to take the pitch here at Cherokee Stadium. This should be a real interesting game here, as both teams, as you said in the pregame, are really evenly matched.
Yeah, and even if there was a big discrepancy in their records, you know, through the years, they always have great games against each other. And before we went to break, I'd like to mention the captains for today for the visiting Lenape High School Indians. You have Colin Day, the goalkeeper, Gianfranco Altieri, he's a sweeper, and also Billy Bruner is a senior midfielder.
All right, and the captains for the Cherokee Chiefs. Number 10, Travis Gould. He is a forward and a senior. Number 8, Trevor Nation. He's also a senior and he is a back. And finally, number 7, Rome Young. He's also a senior and he's a forward. All right, so ball's in midfield. We are ready to go here at Cherokee High School.
As I said, the wind may come into play here. It looks like a crosswind right now behind our back. And the sun won't be a problem because it's almost down, but a little chilly night, breezy night, almost getting ready to go here in Marlton, New Jersey. Just waiting for the referees to clear up something there on the scorers table. Again, the coaches, first-year coach was mentioned earlier, Eric Krastek. Although he has 20 years in the Lenape soccer program as a freshman, a JV assistant varsity coach. He was the assistant varsity coach the last 9 years. And of course you have Glenn Thompson. He's 6 years head coach, and his assistant is Jeff Provost.
As you see, Lenape coach Eric Krastek right there. It's his first season. You see right there as the head coach. 7 returning starters from last year. So those starters are looking to build some momentum here. So about ready to get started here.
Okay, we're waiting for the whistle. We're going to turn it over to our play-by-play man, Sam the Man.
So still waiting, and here we go, underway. And that's PJ Fourier with the ball. He's going to try and send it along for Albana. Send it away nicely. By Danny Mulville. It's in midfield and near the near sideline. That was Mark Capocastle trying to get a through ball, but that was well defended by Fourier. Capocastle to take the throw. He'll get the throw in. And Fourier kicks it away back out to midfield. Ball finds itself to Billy Bruno. Billy Bruno plays it back for Jack Blumberg. Jack Blumberg still carrying on to the ball on the far sideline. Ball manages to go to Yanni Paxos. Yanni Paxos loses the ball. Well defended there by Colton Steenweiss. Steenweiss tried to carry the ball up the far sideline, but it was taken away. And now it's Alabama battling for the ball. Ball's in midfield. Oh, and that was almost a risky pass. Rome Young almost had a really good jump on it. That was well played by Lenape. So now Fourier reads that pass well. Ball goes back out to Capocastle. Capocastle plays it to Billy Bruno. Bruno to the far side for Blumberg. Blumberg will give it away to Mulvihill. Mulvihill back to Capocastle. And in the back, it's now Alatari. Alatari will play it back to his keeper, Colin Day. Day will send it down the field. He was looking for McAndrew, but that was well read by Fourier. But now the Indians back on the ball. And it looks like we'll have a goalie change now, as Becker Albana will be hopping in net. And to start off the game, that was Ethan Donstickberg, the senior.
Speaking of senior, I had a senior moment there, Sam. Of course, your last name is Goldberg. Sorry about that, buddy.
I was just waiting for you to like.
Me too.
I was like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna say?
It just wasn't clicking in. Sorry about that, Sam Goldberg.
Anywho, a whistle blows and PJ Fourier battling for the ball, but instead he gets called for the foul. Now the Lenape Indians have a free kick. It's McAndrew on the far side, looking to get past Fourier. Fourier, nice, solid defense, has the hand up, and now Fourier will be called for the hand check, and it will be a Lenape free kick just right outside the box.
Yeah, good scoring opportunity here early in the game.
So can the Indians strike first here with 36:50 left to go here in the first half? Taking the free kick is Tyler Hine. Puts his hand up. Mac Castellano with a one-man wall. It's in. No, and it's in front still. Trying to get ahead on its Lenape, but it'll be cleared away by the Chiefs. Good, solid defense there by the Chiefs.
I have some numbers here.
And now here come the Chiefs with some numbers down the sideline. It's in the box. It's in front, and there's a goal to start off this game. It's the captain, Travis Gold, putting the Chiefs up 1-0. 4 minutes into the game.
And talking about a transition game off of the almost a corner there by Lenape. Cherokee gets control over it, and we could see it up here. They had a 4-on-2. They had the numbers, and they made it work. Early lead by the Chiefs.
That was a very good counterattack by the Chiefs, and we can take a look at it. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay of Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. It was a beautiful pass. Gold stayed on side. Nobody marking him, and it's 1-0 Chiefs.
Yeah, they broke out. They had the 3-on-2, and none of the Indians got back to pick anybody up. And here we have another break.
Speaking of the Chiefs, here we come again on the break. Ball will go to Young to the near side. It's Castellano. Castellano. There's a cross into the box. Easily handled by Colin Day. That was Castellano who crossed that in, but nobody was there for the Chiefs. But now there's a giveaway by the Indians. It goes out to Haynes. Haynes will drop it back for Andes. Andes will play to the far side, and he'll get it back. We're gonna look to switch fields. Fourier calling for the ball. Fourier will get the ball. Now he's trying to look for a run of a Chief. He's got a run of a Chief. It's going to be played into the box. Oh, what a play! Ball still played by the Chiefs. It's number 6, Colton Christie with a run. Can't handle the ball. And the Indians will clear it away. That was a really nice pass by Fourier. Christie just overran it. Looked like he was shoved too, but no call. Whistles remain silent.
Yeah, and Sam, they really have a jumping their steps there tonight so far. After Lenape had that good scoring opportunity.
So speaking of another good scoring opportunity, there was a back heel kick that just went over the net. It was a nice heel kick by Gould, already looking for his second goal of the game.
All right, and they're really turning on the Jets here.
So Colin Day to take the free kick, or his 6th kick. But did you see how effortlessly Travis Gould just did that back heel kick? Like, he did it like it was nothing. Like, he does it every day.
And the entire team is going to that's going to go against the Chiefs for climbing up. And
Schneenweiss tried to get the header and just kind of bowled over the Lenape player. That was
number 8, I believe.
Nick McAndrew, who drew the foul on Schneenweiss. So that'll be a Lenape free kick. Looks to be number 16, Aiden O'Brien taking the kick. And now here's a chance for the Indians. It's just right outside the box. It's number 17, Billy Bruno with the ball. Pass it in the middle. Looking for Lenape. There's a shot on goal. It didn't get all of it. And it's still out in front. Lenape needs to get it off. Oh, wow. Woo. Talk about tying up the game. A nice shot into the far right low corner. And we have a 1-1 game.
Just turned around, just perfect placement, and there's nothing that Albano could have done on that shot.
That was
just a perfectly placed shot. Tied this game up.
I think that was Danny Mulvihill with a goal. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. That was a beautiful goal. Let's see, I'm pretty sure that was Danny Mulvihill.
Well, number 4.
Could be wrong. Or number 6.
I'll see if we can get confirmation on that. You said 6, I said 4. I have Jacob Molina, Yanni Paxnos.
Anywho, here's Fourier trying to send a long ball, but nobody's there for the Chiefs, and it'll be easily handled by Colin Day.
I'll try to get confirmation on that later.
So fast and furious start here. Both teams giving up a goal here in the early start. Haynes will try and send a long ball, and that long ball just goes a little too long. Trying to look for the run of Colton Schneeweiss on the far side.
Yeah, and Sam, I was going to say maybe the wind took that, but we're looking at the American flag now, and then there's like no wind, which is good because it's much more comfortable here as the sun is going down.
So Day to take the 6. It's a good kick. Header is won by the Chiefs. Trying to save that ball on the far side was the Chiefs, but instead it'll go out of bounds for a Lenape throw. Oh, and that was a misplayed pass there. Throw went to Nick McAndrew, who just mispassed it back to his teammate. And the ball will go out of bounds, so it will be a Chief throw. It's a good throw, really long throw. He'll go out of bounds on the Indians, so it will be another Chiefs throw. It's some nice solid throws there. There's another good one off of Schneeweiss' head, but nobody was there for the Chiefs, and now here come the Indians trying to get a counterattack. Oh, what a nice ball. Putting it to the position, but Andes will be there to send it out of bounds. That was a really nice pass by the Indians, and actually it looked to go off of, yeah, and so it will be a Chiefs throw. So it's a battle for the ball, and Schneeweiss comes out with it. We'll pass it to the far side. To number 8, Trevor Nation.
Unforced error there by Lenape gives Cherokee to throw in.
So the ball will go to Andes. Back to Nation. Nation will send it long. And goes to Haynes. Haynes looking for a running Rome Young. Just got ahead on it. Was a Lenape defender, but it'll go back to Rome Young. Rome Young with tons of speed trying to get around the Lenape defender. And that was some solid work there by Aiden Cashin. And it will be Castellano to throw the ball in. Castellano will send it into the box. Looking for a Chief, but nobody was there. Schneeweiss gets ahead, back on it. Back goes into the box, looking for Travis Gold. Gold trying to get to the ball, and will be cleared away by the Indians. So now the Indians trying to set up a counterattack. It's Bruno passing it to his teammate. Now the ball goes to the far side, and the ball goes back to McAndrew. McAndrew looking long. He's got a running Indian, and oh, that was almost the second goal, just out of the reach of Mark Capocastle. So Andes will send it long, but nobody's there. It'll be back to the Indians. That's number 15, Jack Bloomberg. There's a shot. Doesn't quite have enough on it. It'll go out of bounds. So it will be a corner.
Oh yeah.
Says the referee. The ball supposedly tipped.
Yeah,
Albano doesn't like the call.
Albano was questioning the ref, and you saw him with the the tip, the indication with the hand. That it was a deflection. So we're going to get the first corner kick of the game. Goes to the Indians.
So now it's another scoring opportunity for the Indians. It's number 8, Tyler Hine with the kick. It goes into the box. The Indians trying to get ahead on it. Goes out to the top of the box. for Capocastle. Capocastle will try to Bruno. Bruno
Oh.
tried to send it in, and
Yeah, just a missed kick there by Captain Billy Bruno on the right side. I'm sure he wants that one back. And last time we had this this much pressure, Cherokee came back and scored their first goal on the quick counter. We're all tied up here, though.
so it's 4-8 to take the 6. So, some nice action going on here early. This 1-1 game. Bruno gets ahead on it. And it'll go out to Paxos. Paxos back to Bruno. Bruno looking long. He's got Capocastle. Capocastle to McAndrew. McAndrew hits a striving Lenape. Lenape Indian easily handled by Albana. Shot right at him. No problem.
Albano
Oh,
came
there
out
was
with
some
a nice, with a good angle.
miscommunication.
A good
Miscommunication by Haynes and Young. That goes right back to the Indians. It's off of Bruno's head. Haynes trying to put some pressure. It's now Young putting on some pressure. He's going to win that ball. He's getting held on. And there's the whistle.
Yeah, it was a delayed whistle because Cherokee Chief had the advantage there, and he was waiting. And then, as soon as Lenape touched the ball, he could see it was a clear hole. Just a delay on the call.
So it'll be 4-8 with a free kick. Gets it to Scheenweiss. Scheenweiss rips a shot looking for Young. Oh, almost had a second goal for the Chiefs just over the top left corner. That was an amazing pass. I don't even know how Young got a foot on that. But however, the game remains at a 1-1 tie.
Yeah, it looks up to this point, both teams are bringing their A games, Sam.
So Colin Day take the 6 again. He's been really well so far in the early going with the 6 kicks. Six kicks.
Well, at least you know what you were going to say. I was messing up your name.
So Fourier will send the ball along. Jerome Young putting some pressure on, and it'll just go out of bounds. It'll be Fourier to take the throw. Fourier to Haynes. That was well defended there by number 8, Tyler Hine. Hine tried to get it. Oh, and there's a good pass for Capocastle, but then the hand goes up. It's offsides. Capocastle was just 2 feet offsides.
Yeah, that was close. I thought they were going to let that go from our angle anyway.
So it's Fourier to take the kick. He wants his Chiefs to go into the box. He wants to send this long. He wants to send this into the box. And he does so successfully. Looking for Young. Oh, just couldn't. Right over the head, but the ball finds Haynes. Haynes with the ball, trying to play along for Christie. Cool, a wild collision. Whistles remain silent. Gould tried to go after the ball, but Colin Day comes up with it. 25 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here in the first half. Day sends it long. Well read by Scheenweiss. And that was a misplay there by the Lenape player. And now goes to Colton Christie. He gets stripped from behind, and there's the whistle. And it will be Nation to take the kick. It's a low kick, well read by Bruno. Bruno can't get to the ball, so Scheenweiss tried to play with it. Now it goes out to Denny Mulville. Mulville tried to play with it, but it goes off for the Chief. So now it will be an Indian throw. It was well defended by Andes. They'll send it out of bounds. It'll be an Indian throw. That ball will go back to Bloomberg. He'll get it back. He's got to get past Andes. Well read by Andes. And it will be another throw. It's Nick McAndrew with the. It's going to try and get into the box. See if the Indians can strike here again. Throw's going to go short to Bruno. Bruno back to McAndrew. McAndrew will send it in. Oh, just over the outstretched head. It's still out in front, and the Indians score. What a goal by the Indians as they take the lead 2-1. That ball was rifled past Albana.
That was just
and it's a 2-1 game.
Just complete control by the Indians there on the throw-in, the short throw, right back to him. And Nice pass in the box and 2 rebounds. We'll see it on the replay here.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. So I just want to take a quick look at who scored this. I know it was off a deflection. I think that was number 3, Danny Mulvihill. That's what it looked to be. And the back 4 of the Chiefs are not doing well. And there's another through ball. And Lenape Indians will get to that. Kicked out by Nation, and now it's another chance for the Indians. The back 4 of the Chiefs are flustering right now. So it will be Nick McAndrew to take the throw.
And it doesn't look like we're going to have the short throw this time.
Bruno running up for the short throw. He fakes it. Now they're looking for Bruno. Let the header. It's still out in front. Who's going to get a foot on it? Oh, looking for the bicycle kick. The smart Capacastle will be cleared away by the Chiefs, but instead it's brought back in for the Indians. Sheenwise trying to get it out. We'll get it out to Nation. Nation back to Andes. Andes will play along. He was looking for Gould, but instead it's played for Alabama, who's going to slide and get to the ball before he goes out of the box. That would have been a penalty. Not a penalty, that would have been a foul on him. It would have been a penalty kick for the Indians if he would have done that, but it's Rome Young. He's got a full head of steam. Young down the sideline. Young's going to get tripped up, and the whistles remain silent. Young was blatantly tripped, and the whistles remain silent, and it'll be a 6 kick for the Indians. I'm kind of shocked the whistles remain silent there.
Yeah, he's asking the ref, and I can't imagine why it was a silent whistle there, but play goes on.
So it goes off of Schneenweiss's head. There's the Nation. Nation gets it to Christie, but now it's Schneenweiss on the ball. It's Haynes. He's got a running Young. Young with a full head of steam down the sideline and well read. It goes out to Haynes. Haynes will rip a shot and easily handled by Day, but it goes back out to Young. Young has 2 Lenape defenders on him. Young will pass it out to Haynes. It actually goes to Fourier. Fourier trying to cross it in, looking for Colton Christie. Instead it'll go out to the Lenape Indians, and they'll clear it away. Good offensive chance there by the Chiefs.
Yeah, it was a great shot by Haynes. That goalie for Lenape had a perfect angle there and made a fairly easy shot, save on a good shot.
As we speak now, it's Fourier trying to carry the ball. Fourier carries it, still in midfield. Beautiful pass, nobody around Gould. Gould trying to fake the shot. I'm sorry, that wasn't Gould. It was number 13. Keith Fisher, who tried to get it to Gould, but it was well read by the Lenape defender. Now there's a good read by Schneenweiss. Schneenweiss.
They're going to get a handball.
Schneenweiss was trying to look for Young, got a handball called, and now here's a scoring opportunity for the Chiefs. It's going to be Fourier to take the kick. As we await the kick here. This is 2-1 contest. Solid game, Tucker. This game has provided a lot of offense as the kick comes in by Fourier. It's going to be a chip. Looking for Gould. Gould gets a head on it. It goes to Fisher. Oh, right to the goalie, Colin Day. And an easy save for Day as he'll kick it.
What a great setup by the Chiefs on that restart, though.
Out of bounds, and it'll be Fourier. Looking for Gould. Well read by the Indians. It'll go out to Mike Andes in midfield. Andes to Haynes. Haynes will get it to the far side. It'll go out to Christie. Ball is in midfield now for Schneenweiss. Schneenweiss back to Nation. Nation to Fourier. Fourier to Haynes. Oh, it's a misplay there by Haynes. Couldn't successfully trap the ball, but instead it will go back out to Schneenweiss in midfield. Here comes the counterattack now for the Chiefs. It's a 5-on-5. How is Fisher still holding on to that ball? He had 3 players on him. But instead he'll just send it out of bounds. It'll be a 6 kick for Colin Day.
Yeah, he almost got a good shot off going against 3 against 1 there. Unfortunately, just lost control and went wide. result in a goal kick for the Indians.
Substitution now for the Indians. It's number 21, Shamdar coming onto the pitch. So Colin Day to take the kick.
And coming out for the Indians was number 6, Yanni Paxnos.
Colin Christie tried to read that header. He deflects it out of bounds, so it will be a Lenape throw. Here's the throw in. Good battle for the ball. It'll go off of Bruno's head, off of Fisher's leg, and I'll send it down. Giving chase is Fisher. Indians will play it back to their goalie. Oh, that was a risky pass as the ball just slowed up. But Day just got it out in time. It's Andes who's playing it really well, who's played the ball really well so far. Try to get to his player. Capicasso. Try to get by Andes, and Andes will kick it out of bounds. So Capicasso will take the throw. Maybe try to send it into the box. Or will he play it short? He does elect to play it short for Bruno. Capicasso will send it into the box. There's a head. Oh, it's out in front. Oh, that was almost there for the substitute. Right onto the Shamdar. Now here come the Chiefs. They got a 2-on-1. There's a pass into the middle of Haynes. Oh, he can't play it correctly. And that's a missed opportunity for the Chiefs. And now it's Colin Christie on Bruno. Whistles remain silent. Goes out to Shamdar. Dar plays it long. He was trying to look for his teammate, Mark Capicasso. Instead, it'll go out to Andes. What a nice pass there by Gold. It goes out to Haynes. Haynes, he's got men, he's going to rip a shot and goes wide. Rome Young was calling for it, but instead Haynes elected to take the shot, and the shot goes far left.
Yeah, last time he took a shot from that distance, it was right on. But that last play there, right before it, when Cherokee had the break, Colin Day, the only play he could do is to boot it out, because if he went down on his hands, he might have misplayed that and give him a good rebound and a great opportunity for the Chiefs to tie up the score.
So it's Colin Day to take the 6. 17:05 left to go here at William H. Foltz Stadium at Cherokee High School. Ball's in midfield for Bruno. He'll lose it, and now here come the Chiefs trying to get a counterattack. It's Young sending it long. Oh, trying to look for Christie, but instead it goes out to the Indians. It's now back to Nation. Nation to Andes. Andes misplays it. Now here's an opportunity for the Indians. That's a good battle. It's out in front, and well played by the Chiefs. And the ball was up for grabs, and the Indians wanted it more. It's back now up to the top of the box, and the Chiefs trying to clear it, but instead it goes back out to Mulfield. Mulfield trying to cross it in, and instead it's offsides for the Indians.
Good pressure by the Indians, but unfortunately for them, like I said, it was offsides.
16 minutes left to go here in the first half, as the sun is setting and the lights are coming out here on senior night at Cherokee High School. It's PJ Fourier to take the free kick after the offsides. It's a nice kick right out to midfield. It's Haynes looking for it, but instead it's well played by the Lenape Indians. It's Mulfield giving chase, but Fourier will win it. Fourier gives that pass away, right by the Indians. Now here come the Indians. They have numbers. Oh, what a through ball. It's Mulfield passing it in the middle for Shamdar. Oh, why did you pass that? You could have taken the shot.
Well, he did have a good shot, but he also had a good setup to pass it in. I think the pass just went a little bit too slow, which gave time for Albano to make the save. He has a crisper pass, and that's going to be a tough shot to save.
And Albano's got to be careful there, as he almost crossed the line. So it's now Haynes giving chase. He'll pass in the middle for Young. Young trying to get a shot off, but definitely couldn't get anything on that as it goes nearly to the corner.
Yeah, it just rolled off the side of his foot. He certainly didn't want that to happen, but I thought we had an injury there, but looks like we're okay.
As we look back on that play, you could definitely say McAndrew, he definitely had a shot there for him. Instead, he elected to pass it in a 2-on-1 when he had a breakaway just against the goalie. Tried to get it to Shamdar, and it was well read by Albana. And after the play, I could definitely see the frustration in McAndrew as he definitely wanted to take the shot, but instead, at the last second, he caught his teammate, Shamdar, on the far side. Almost got it to him, but instead, it remains a 2-1 game.
Yeah, and it's a split second decision they have to make there. And like I said before, he did have the pass open. It just was a little bit too slow.
So Colin Day takes the 6. And that's a good job by the Indians to get it. Andes will just play it to the side and kick it out. It'll be a Lenape Indians throw. So it's Jack Bloomberg to take the throw. He'll get it to Capacastle. Capacastle tried to play it to McAndrew. He can't handle it, and now it's Cherokee trying to send a long ball. That's Shanine Weiss giving chase. Oh, almost won it too. But anywho, it will be a Lenape throw. Jack Bloomberg will take the throw. It's a good throw. Look for Bruno. Instead, it's a missed throw, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a Chiefs throw. So that could be a costly mistake here, as it's Fisher taking the throw. Fisher. That's a long throw for Christie. Christie tried to get it to Young, and it's hit high in the air. And so Indians try to create something. And now anywho, Lenape reads that. He goes out to the far side. Playing it back for Bloomberg. And Bloomberg will try and set it up, but it's read by Nation. Nation giving chase. He'll get it to Hill. Hill giving chase on Shamdar. He'll play it out to number 22, Natty Lipinski. Lipinski gets fouled. Fans don't like it on the Lenape side, but anywho, it's a free kick anyways for the Chiefs. Fourier to take the kick. Will the Indians side up here? 12:15 left to go in this 2-1 contest. Fourier ready with the kick. He's going to try and chip it in. That was a poor chip there by Fourier, but anywho, there's another chance opportunity for the Chiefs. It's Young giving chase. Young will win the battle. Young will play it back to Fourier. Fourier looking to send it in. He's going to try and chip it in again. That's a beautiful chip. Has Gould on the side. Oh, and nobody can bang it home. Some miscommunications there by the Chiefs, and here come the Indians on the counterattack. It's McAndrew on the far side, looking for Shamdar. It's over Fourier's head. Dar giving chase. And it's offsides on the Indians. As I say, Shamdar was offsides. A pretty debatable call there as he looked to be onside from here. And in the referee's eyes, it's an offsides, and it's still a 2-1 ball game.
Now he might have called a push off on that. Not sure.
So Gill tried to look for Young, but instead it's well read there by John Landis. And now here come the Indians. That was a not so out pass, but anyway, the Indians still win it again. It's on the far side. Fisher will just send it out of bounds to be a Lenape Indian throw. Throw comes in. Ball went off of number 15, Jack Bloomberg, and it will be a cheap throw.
And Sam, we do notice that number 8, Tyler Hoon, is getting some treatment down there by the the staff there. Looks like he's getting his ankle taped.
It is cold here, and if you definitely get injured, like cold weather will certainly not help that cause.
Yeah, I think somebody went down. We thought it was an injury, but it came off. Didn't have to stop play.
So it's Bruno now. He'll pass it back for number 14, Brian Ocaso. Ocaso tried to play to Dar, but instead it's read by Fourier. Fourier will try and send it along off the head of Ocaso, trying to look for Young. And instead it goes out to Scheenweiss. Scheenweiss to the far side for Fisher. Fisher carries. Ball is played. Chiefs are trying to set something up here. Goes back to Fisher. Fisher to Scheenweiss. Scheenweiss gets it by the Lenape defender. He's still carrying the ball. He's got it on the far side. It has one defender to the beat. He's going to look across the ball, and he's going to play it out to Gold, who tries a shot. Can't get it to go, and it's still a 2-1 ball game.
And I think looking back, he probably had enough time to slow the pass down and probably to get a better shot. But again, usually split second decision making.
So Colin Day has had a solid day so far. No pun intended.
I get it.
Set some pretty easy saves here. As Fisher looking for Christie. Just passes it too long for Christie. It'll be a Lenape Indian throw. A good throw. It'll go out to Danny Bruno. Bruno being chased by Scheenweiss. Gets it around Scheenweiss. He's got Shamdar on the run. It's Fourier and Shamdar. Fourier trying to win the battle against Dar. And Dar will be called for a foul.
Yeah, he was hanging on his back as he was trying to turn around, and Cherokee with just under 8 minutes. Looking to push it down the field to tie this bear up.
And back to that injury situation, number 8, Tyler Hine. Trying to get that ankle warmed up by jumping on the sideline. Trying to get the blood flowing. Looks like he's okay. He's probably going to come back into the game sooner or later. Looks good to go. But back to the action now as the Indians have a chance now on the attack. And as soon as I say that, the Chiefs well read the defense, but now it's Bruno. Getting it to the far side. There's a shot. Cross, I don't know what it was. Looked like it'd be a cross.
Yeah, it was a cross, and just rolled up his foot and went wide. And was kind of waiting to see if there was a deflection to give Lenape their second corner kick, but that's not the case.
So Fourier will take the kick. Ball goes out to midfield, off of Scheenweiss's head. All is played for Gold, but he'll lose it. And now here come the Indians, but well read by the Andes. But now it's the Indians again on the attack. Instead, Fourier still carries the ball, gets stripped up. That's Bruno. Bruno sending it in. He's got Capicasso, tries to head it in. Oh, what a save by Albana, getting his hand in there.
Hand on it. It's going to result in the...
What a save, getting his hand on it in the nick of time. And it will be an Indian corner.
And that definitely was a perfect pass. The header, you said, just... that had goal written all over it, but Albano, like you said, the diving save, going to give Lenape their second corner kick.
So here's the cross, or the kick. It's in front for Bruno, but Albana comes up with the save. Albana just kept this game at a 2-1 game. He's going to try and get Rome Young in stride. Young cannot play it perfectly. He'll go out to the Lenape defense. It's Christie giving chase. He's going to give chase. Now it's to Young. Young looking for Gill. Well read there by number 14 by the Indians, Brian Ocaso.
See if that big save by Albano turns in a little bit of momentum here for the Chiefs as our injured player Tyler Hoon gets back in. And
let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. You see the last save here. Bruno, well played.
The cross.
The cross into Capocasso. Capocasso got his head on it right there. And Becker, Alabama stretched to make that save. And was a good one at that. So now it's Gould. Passing back to Fourier. Fourier chips it in. Looking for a Chief. It's got Young. Young with the shot blocked. Goes out to Fourier. Fourier has it. Trying to chip it in, looking for a running Chief.
Just a little bit too far. Day makes
Nobody's
the save.
there. Colin Day, easy save for him. That's his 5th save of the night. So now it's on the far or near side. That's number 3, Malfil, trying to get it out to Capocasso. Malfil will get it back, but instead it's taken away by Sheenweiss. Sheenweiss to Gould. Gould trying to get Castellano, but just out of reach for Castellano, and it will be a Lenape throw. Now it's a quick throw. It goes to Capocasso. Capocasso tried to send it in, but just couldn't get the accuracy on the cross. And it remains a 2-1 ball game.
That was good coverage defensively, and really no place for the pass to get in close to the net.
3 minutes and 56 seconds left to go here in the first half. It's Fourier to take the kick. It's a good one. Can the Chiefs strike within the last 4 minutes? It's Young. Passing it to the far side for Nation. Nation to Christie. Christie to Young.
Oh, nice.
Christie will get it back. Christie trying to play with it, but instead he'll lose it. And now Fisher trying to say something about it, but instead it'll go out to Andes, who gets a head on it and gets taken down, but the whistles remain silent. Now ball goes out to Capocasso. Fisher reads it well. Fisher trying to get the ball to Haynes, or Gould, I'm sorry. But well read by the Indians, but the Indians will just kick it out of bounds, and it will be a Lenape Indian throw, or Cherokee Chief throw. So Fourier will look for Young. Instead it goes to Gould. Gould plays it well off his body. Instead it's well played. Castellano off his head. But nobody there for the Chiefs. Fourier battling for it. Still going. But it's taken away by the Indians. And now here come the Indians trying to send it long. Trying to look for Malfil. Malfil giving chase to Andes. Malfil will try and play it off Castellano. And it'll fall back to Andes. Andes looking to switch fields. He does so successfully. Number 19, Mike Clem. So now here's Young. Getting it off to Gould. Gould looking for Young. Young giving chase. They're going to go in shoulder to shoulder. Whistles remain silent. Young trying to play the ball. Takes down a Lenape defender, but instead it'll be a Chiefs throw with 1:54 left to go here in the first half. There's a throw in. Goes into the middle for Gould. Gould trying to get a shot off, well read by the Lenape Indians. It's Andes pushing up. The Chiefs back 4 now want to get a goal here in this by the end of the first half, but instead it's well read. It goes out to Danny Bruno. Bruno trying to send it long just to kill time here in the first half. He'll play it back to Albana. He'll play for Fourier. Fourier getting it around Capocasso. Fourier to Sheenweiss. He's got a running Castellano on the near side. Castellano carrying the ball. Oh, and he just couldn't play it correctly. And it goes off his foot and out of bounds. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, he just lost control right at the last second there. And
that could have been a really good scoring opportunity.
absolutely, he would have had the corner all by himself.
Was Brian Ocaso taking the throw? Goes to Fourier off to Fourier's head. Nobody there for the Chiefs, and now go out to Malfil. Oh, Malfil, some nice moves. We'll get out to Andes. Andes sending along for Gould. Gould with a beautiful pass. He's going to try and get us driving room Young, but instead it goes to Castellano. Castellano plays it for Gould. Gould with 33 seconds to go. We'll play it in for Young. Oh, and he just couldn't get the pass right for Young.
A great setup there, some good passing, and again, unfortunately, again, the pass just went well wide of the net.
15 seconds left to go here in the first half. Colin Day's just going to take his time and let the half run out. So 2-1 your score. So 2-1 your score here at the end of the first half. A fast and furious half in that, as 3 goals were scored in a matter of 8 minutes.
Right, and then both teams had pretty equal opportunities after those 3 goals were scored during those 8 minutes, and it's going to be interesting. That next goal is going to be huge in the beginning of the second half.
So what I feel like now, that what the Chiefs need to work on is they need to work getting crisper passes to their teammates. They've had very sloppy play at times, and that's causing in turnovers for them. That's causing them opportunities. For the Indians, their passes have been crisp, but they've been really sloppy in their midfield plays. They've led their sloppy play in the midfield has led to some decent opportunities for the Chiefs. So the Chiefs have to work on getting their opportunities to the net.
Right, and on defense, I think Cherokee's going to have to try to get the first and the second or third opportunities to clear the ball when Lenape is pushing in the offensive zone.
All right, so 2-1. Your score after the first half here at William H. Fultz Stadium at Cherokee High School. We'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003 or on the web at www.pwpm.net. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. In New Jersey, a teen crashes every 10 minutes. And every week, a teen dies on New Jersey's roads. Teen drivers are more likely than other age groups to be involved in a fatal crash where distraction is reported. Sending or receiving a text takes a driver's eyes from the road for an average of 4.6 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's the equivalent of driving the length of an entire football field, blindfolded. Don't become a statistic. Heads up, eyes forward. For more information and to see what happens next, visit www.lrhsd.org/headsup.
And welcome back to Cherokee High School. See the score there, 2-1. Here at senior night. And it's time now for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable. Be life confident. 732-452-7275. And let's send it over to Alec Chilkatowski with the report.
Hey guys, so I talked with both coaches at the half. Lenape just needs to stay on the Chiefs and work on their diagonal play. Tyler Hune, who went out earlier in the game with appeared to be a lower leg injury, is good to go back in. And with the Chiefs, well, they need to start playing wide. They need to keep the pressure on and simply just score more. I mean, That's only feels easy as that. Let's see how this half goes. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Alec. So ball's on the far sideline now for the Chiefs. They need a goal here to tie this game up. It's Fisher getting it out to Haynes. Just kidding, that's Sheenweiss on the ball. Ball's to the near side. It goes back out to number 18 for the Chiefs, Brian Rafferty. Rafferty still battling with the ball, but he'll lose it. That's a risky pass there by the Indians, but it's well played. Oh, and misplayed pass there, and will be Gould with a throw. Gould trying to get into the box for Young. It's for Fisher, and he sends it through the uprights, but it doesn't count because it's soccer. So 2-1, so still remains a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and then the first goal I mentioned earlier, the first goal of the second half is going to be huge, because if the Chiefs get it, they get the big 2-goal discrepancy, and of course the Indians get it, they tie this match up.
So Gollanday take the kick. Sheenweiss trying to pass it. Lenape will try and get the ball back, but Fourier sends it to Young. Young will send it back to Fourier. Has a Haynes on the far side. Haynes back to Fourier. Fourier tried to get it to Gould. It'll go back to Fourier. PJ Fourier to Young. Young trying to use that speed. Runs right into a Lenape player. And it will be Chiefs ball. Young plays it back to Fourier. Fourier will play it back to Nation. Nation tried getting it to Sheenweiss. Sheenweiss really couldn't see it, and now here comes the Lenape counterattack. It's number 15, Bloomberg. Bloomberg playing to the far side. Bloomberg will try and get it back. It'll go off of him. Really nice play there by Sheenweiss after the Chiefs gave it up. 2-1. Still, and the Chiefs trying to come up with it. It's Haynes. Oh, and he goes down. Trips over his own feet as I'm tripping over my words. Then there was a through ball trying to get it to Bruno, but instead it goes back to the Chiefs for Fourier. Fourier trying to get it back to Haynes. Haynes carrying the ball. He's got 3 defenders on him, but trying to get it to Fisher.
Yeah,
Fisher can't play it.
Yeah, passes behind him there, and again, 2 unforced errors here by the Chiefs as they get possession right back.
Andy's still holding on to the ball. He's got his teammate. He's going to try and get it back. Andy's trying to run around the Lenape defender, but instead he'll push him down to the ground, and it will be advantage Lenape. Andy's with an amazing run.
Almost a quick turnaround and almost a great shot there.
Yeah, he had Gould to his left side, and he took it himself. Fourier putting a head on it. Goes to Young. Young in midfield. Will get it to Sheenweiss. Sheenweiss will pass it to the near sideline for number 9. Sebastian Getterol. Sheenweiss giving chase. The ball will go to number 15, Jack Bloomberg. Bloomberg will pass it and give it away to Gianfranco Alteri. Alteri will try and send it along for Capocastle. Instead, he'll kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Chiefs throw. It's Fourier to take the throw. Taking his time. It's going to look to throw it long, maybe. And it'll be out to midfield. A foul's called.
And Sam, we just got confirmation of 2 goals by Lenape's number 6, Yanni Paxnos, and number 3, Dan Mulvihill. And of course, Travis Gold with the Chiefs' lone goal.
So foul on the Chiefs. It'll be a Indians free kick at midfield. It's a good kick. And it'll go out to Fourier. He'll pass it out to Gould. Gould giving chase, but instead it's sent into the box and easily played by Albana. Albana will kick it out to midfield over the head of Bruno. Go out to Haynes. Haynes for Young. Young carrying it. Get it back to Haynes. Haynes trying to hold on to it at his feet. Trying to look for a long ball. Instead, he'll just pass it back to Fourier, well read by the Lenape Indians. Fourier trying to send it long. Was looking for Gannerol, but well read by the Indians. All sent out to the near side. That was well read by Rafferty. He'll just send it out of bounds. It'll be Lenape ball. It's number 15, Bloomberg, taking the throw. Bruno trying to get it, but it'll go out to Steenweiss in midfield. He'll get it to Young. He's got tons of space to work with. He's got so much speed coming in. He's going to try and get it to Steenweiss. Steenweiss giving chase. Can he save it? No, he can't. It'll be a 6 kick for the Indians.
A great effort by Young, and just a little bit too much on the entry pass.
That was a really good opportunity there for the Chiefs to tie this game up, but instead it remains a 2-1 ball game.
And again, the wind will not be a problem. The second half is virtually gone away.
As Colin Day takes the kick. It was off of Bruno's head. It'll fall to the Indians. It's Mulvihill getting it up to McAndrew. McAndrew on the near side. Still has it. He's going to try and cross it in, and Albana's there to make the easy save. He'll throw it out to Young. Young has one defender to beat, and he's in open grass. Young trying to get it past his the only defender, but well played. So now it's in midfield. It'll be past to Nation. Nation to Mike Andes. Andes to Steenweiss. Steenweiss back to Andes in midfield. Andes to Fourier. Fourier is going to try and send it long. He's going to send it into the box. He's got a running Travis Gould. He's going to send it in for Fisher. Fisher, right off the head of a Lenape Indian. And Colin Day, misplays it. That could have been out of bounds, and it will be a corner. The referee had perfect position, and Colin Day just mishandled the kick. And the referee was in perfect positioning, but Fisher tried to get a shot off, but it was blocked by the head.
And I think it was more off his face and possibly his nose, because it looked like he was going to go down for the count. But will result in the first corner kick for Cherokee.
So it's Rome Young to take the corner. He sends it into the box. It goes out to Steenweiss. And it's Fourier with a shot, but it's blocked away by the Indians. And now here come the Indians trying to get on the counterattack, but it's Fourier who's going to get tripped up. Whistles remain silent. And finally the whistle blows, and Fourier's down.
Yeah, Fourier's down, and
holding his ankle. And that is not good if you lose PJ Fourier.
Yeah, he's been a beast back there, and even in his midfield play.
He's been the main defender for the Chiefs. Senior.
As we see Coach Thompson comes out with the Cherokee trainer. Looks like he was holding his ankle or his
It's definitely a lower left leg injury. Now it looks to be the ankle.
Yeah, and definitely the left side there as we
nice
close up there.
You can tell he's in some pain, but I know Fourier, and he's gonna definitely want to play through this.
Absolutely.
This kid's durable.
See what kind of.
I think
put some pressure on it.
Yeah, he's not putting any pressure on it. I think he's gonna. I think Thompson, for the health of his player, I think he's just gonna keep him out.
Well,
the rest of his game. I mean, now he's starting to walk on it. So I mean, he could be good to go. But as of right now, PJ Fourier is out with a ankle injury.
Yeah, at least looks like he's shaking it off. Of course, he has to come out since the whistle blew. And we'll see if he's loosened up. I'm sure if he's good to go with the next opportunity, I'm sure he'll be right back in.
So now here's the interesting thing. So the whistle blew and the Indians and Chiefs are battling out for possession of the ball. So this will be interesting to see what the call for the referees is, if it's going to be a free kick for Lenape or a free kick for Cherokee. Or they could do a drop ball as well.
They could do a drop ball, and
the Indians will give it to the Chiefs.
that's what I think we're going to get right here in midfield. Is going to be a drop ball. Looks like they're setting up for a drop ball.
And Bruno will just take the drop ball against Schneenweiss.
Yeah, because the ball didn't go out of bounds on the whistle. Ref blew the whistle because it looked like it was a pretty dangerous injury there. That's usually a judgment call, so they're going up the drop ball.
So Bruno will play it back for Albana out of respect for Fourier, and he'll throw it out to the newly inserted defender for the Chiefs. Looks to be number 14 there, Joey Carroll. He's the new defender for the Chiefs, replacing Fourier. So I see Fourier on the track trying to run his ankle off, and he looks good to go, so he'll probably be back in. As we speak, Travis Gould was in the corner.
And they'll get their second corner kick here for Chiefs.
Played it off of a Lenape defender, and it will be a Chiefs corner. Rome Young to take the corner. It's sent in. Nice corner. Oh, there's a head on it. Was Corey Haynes, but it just goes wide right. And PJ Fourier is making his way back up to the 50. So he'll be back in the game.
Well, some good pressure by the Chiefs the last few minutes here. So come down to 30 minutes left in the second half.
So Colin Day to take the 6. It's a nice one out to midfield. Off of Schneenweiss's head. It goes to Rome Young. Young has a running Gould. Gould trying to give chase. Colin Day comes out of his net. Well played by the Lenape Indians. Gould trying to create a scoring opportunity, but instead he loses it, and that was a misplayed pass.
Unforced error there by the Indians. The Chiefs going to have a nice throw in here.
And Fourier will check back into the game, placing number 23 for the Chiefs. Max Wells Call. Fisher to take the throw. He'll get to Rafferty. Rafferty will send it into the box, but nobody's there for the Chiefs. It falls to Gould, and it goes off of his hand, and it will be a handball, so free kick for the Indians.
Tried to hold it back in and said maybe he didn't see it, but gets the call.
So Colin Day to take the free kick. He's been really solid with his kicks. That kick will go out to midfield, and now here come the Chiefs with a chance. It's Gould trying to carry the ball. He has Bruno on his back. Gould will have it dispossessed by Bruno, and Gould will be called for the foul.
Yeah,
and now whistle will blow, and it looks
Gould's going to get a card, or at least talking to.
Yeah, there's the yellow card. That was unsportsmanlike right there by him. Mike Gould.
He didn't like the call, but he tripped him from behind.
And now Gould's going to have to be sent off the field, and Castellano will replace him. The reason why he got yellow carded is because when the ball was set down, he tried to block the free kick, and you can't do that in soccer. That is unsportsmanlike. That's unsportsmanlike conduct.
And we certainly, with a close game, a 2-1 score, you certainly don't want to, get off the field and give Lenape any momentum. As I said, the Chiefs are having some offensive possession here as we take a little timeout to take a little rough shoelace there.
Take a little shoe break. Referee's okay. Colin Day to take the free kick. It's a good one right into the box. Oh my goodness, what a kick! Oh, and it goes off the head of a Lenape player. And that was almost a beautiful goal. What a kick by Colin Day.
Off the back of his head, just a little bit wide. That would have been one heck of a goal.
That was an unbelievable free kick. Anyway, it's Fourier to take the kick. They'll go out to midfield. The ball goes to Young. Young tried to pass it, but nobody was there. It's now the Indians on the counterattack. And it'll go out of bounds, trying to go long. Instead, it goes out of bounds. 27:43 left to go here. It'll be a Chiefs throw. That was misplayed by Gould as he's back into the game after getting yellow carded. No, I'm sorry, that's Corey Haynes. Tried to get that pass. There's some confusion now on the recent throw. The referees are going to talk about it. Referees are definitely going to talk about it.
Yeah, from up here it looked like it deflected off of red, so it would be Cherokee ball. And yeah, he said they're going to talk about it because he called it the other way.
Yeah, so the referee signals for the clock to stop. It will be a Lenape throw.
Okay.
So 26:59 left to go in the second half of play. Indians up 2-1. Ball's on the far side into the corner. It's a good battle, goes off the post, and it will be a 6th kick. It's Fourier to take the kick. It's a low, short kick. Goes out to Schneenweiss. Schneenweiss to Rafferty. Rafferty to
Nice
Gould.
field
What a pass! Trying to find his player. Gould will get it into Haynes. Trying to get it to the corner. And well read. That was some solid defense from Bloomberg to not let the Cherokee player get that ball. Giving chase with Sebastian Gatorall.
That was a very nice heel pass set up by the Chiefs. With a secondary pass just a little bit too far. They said a good defensive stand by the Indians.
So the whistle will blow. A foul has been called on the Indians. There will be, yes, it will be a Chiefs free kick. Okay, I thought he was going to throw the ball, but
Yeah,
for a
it looked
second.
like Haynes was ready to throw it in. I don't think he realized that it was a penalty that was called.
So it goes out to Schneenweiss. Schneenweiss to Haynes, to Fisher. Fisher looking for Gould. Has 2 defenders over him. Gould trying to finish, can't do so. And Bloomberg will play it out of bounds.
Throwing for the Chiefs. Still some good pressure here.
So it's Fisher to take the throw. Fisher trying to send it into the box. He does so successfully. Has Andes for a header, but he can't bring it home. Oh, what a good opportunity by Andes. Timed it perfectly. Instead, it'll be cleared away by the Indians and out of bounds. So it'll be Fourier to take the throw. He's going to send it in back into the box. It's out in front. It's Gatterall in front and well read by the Lenape defenders. It's now Bloomberg trying to start the counterattack, trying to get by Schneenweiss. Bloomberg sending it long. And offsides is called as they were trying to get the ball to Nick McAndrew.
Yeah, he was just offsides when the pass was released. He snuck back in, thought he was going to get away with it, but you know, all the refs in the crowd called it the right way also.
So it's Trevor Nation to take the kick. They'll send it out to Mike Andes. Andes to Fisher. Fisher to Rafferty. Rafferty, we're trying to get the 1-2 going. Just overshoots Fisher. Rafferty will just let it go out of bounds. Rafferty will just let it go out of bounds, and he'll throw it. Look for Gatterall, but instead it goes out to midfield for McAndrew. McAndrew will lose it to Rafferty. It goes out to Gatterall. Gatterall to Schneenweiss in midfield. He's got tons of grass to work with. He's going to try and get it to Young. Young giving chase. It's in the far corner. Young trying to get around his defender. He does so successfully. Passes it out to Fisher. Fisher rips one.
Oh.
And it goes high. Out of bounds. It will be a 6 kick for the Indians. And as we get set for the 6th kick, we'd like to thank our crew who made this game possible. Alexander Goldfinger, Gavin Schwager, Matthew Wrigley, Blanca Delvecchio, Rudy Sapio, our option 2, Talon Lorio, Mike Foley, announcers Sam Goldberg and Joe Melograna, and sideline announcer Alec Chilkatowski. Thank you guys for making this broadcast possible and coming out and being our crew for tonight's game. Thank you guys. But anyway, let's get back to the action as Fisher will pass it up to Schneenweiss in midfield. Schneenweiss carrying, gets it out to a running Young. Young has it dispossessed. Schneenweiss will get it back. Schneenweiss trying to send it in. Goes off of Gould's leg. Fisher trying to head it. Ball still out in the middle. Haynes giving chase, but the whistle blows, and it will be a foul on the Indians. So another chance now for the Chiefs.
I'm not sure what happened there, but the Chiefs are going to get another good scoring opportunity here.
It's Fourier and Young by the ball.
A lot of pressure by the Chiefs, knocking on the door here.
So it's going to be Young to take the kick. He's going to chip it in. Ooh, almost had a running. It's Rafferty trying to step up, and now it's the Lenape Indians trying to clear it out now. Here comes the Indians trying to start a counterattack. It's Nation, he's going to get to the ball and send it down long. Trying to look for Gatorol, but now instead it goes to the Indians. Andy's well read, but it goes to Danny Bruno. And well read by Rafferty as he stops that attack. Ball goes out to Fisher. Fisher to Schneenweiss. Schneenweiss to Young. Young has speed. He's going to send it in. Oh, just out in front of the net, but nobody was there for the Chiefs to put it in the net, and it's still 2-1 Indians.
Beautiful setup by the Chiefs. Just a little strong cross in. Just went a little bit wide as we're going to get the whistle here.
Yeah,
okay, we have a sub.
substitution.
Okay.
So we'll redo the 6th kick. And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. You see Young on the far sideline there, getting the cross in. Nobody was there for the Chiefs to put it home.
Yeah, usually they always try to go to that far post, and if it's an air ball, you try to get it over everybody's head, but that was a nice line drive, just a little bit too strong.
So Nation sends it out, so it'll be a Lenape throw. Throw. We'll go to number 11, Kevin Risley. Risley will lose the ball in the midfield. It's Fisher trying to start the counterattack. Goes to Schneenweiss. Schneenweiss has a running Young on this far side. Schneenweiss spins and still holds on to the ball in midfield. Schneenweiss will get it back to Rafferty on the near side. Rafferty has time. Gets it by the defender. He's got Gill. Into the midfield. Now we'll go to Nation. Nation to Andes. Chiefs trying to set something up. We'll go out to Fourier. Fourier. Try to get to Fisher. Fisher's pushed down, knocked down, no call. Goes out to Young. Young to Gould. Gould to Schneenweiss. Schneenweiss tried to spin with it, and now here come the Indians. Trying to set up a counterattack. It's number 9 in midfield for the Indians. It's Will Mullen. Mullen trying to send it long, but well read by Fourier. Fourier now is going to carry the ball. Fourier trying to get around the defenders, and Bruno's there to take that ball away. And now here comes Bruno trying to set a chance, and now it's Nation carrying the ball through midfield, back and forth action, trying to send it long for Jonah Gill. Gill giving chase. And well read and good defense there by Jack Bloomberg to keep that ball out. Oh, and it's going to be a free kick, because Gill was all over the back of Bloomberg. And Day sends it out. Off of Andy's head. Andy's to Young. Young gets up to Haynes. Haynes, another good pass for Young. Young trying to gain some speed. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a Chiefs throw. As Mar comes back into the game. So some nice action between both teams.
Yeah, good possession in midfield. They're trying to set things up by the Chiefs, and you could see that Lenape is kind of collapsing a little bit on defense, so that they have a lot of
speaking of
space in the middle.
opportunities, and that was really well read by the Lenape Indians. It's now Sheenwise trying to give chase to the ball.
Oh,
He's
nice
gonna
save.
nice save as he takes a tumble. Oh, Rafferty misplays it. Now here comes an opportunity. It's Risley with the ball. Rafferty giving chase, and nice job by Rafferty to get back on that play.
Yeah, great second effort by Rafferty on that play.
As Nation shoves Risley aside, but the Whistles remain silent. Sheenweiss will get out to Nation. Nation out to midfield. It's Colton Christie carrying the ball. He's going to try and pass it to Gould. Gould will get there. Gould still carrying the ball. He's going to rip a shot just over the net.
Good idea, as you said. The back four, back six now seem to be collapsing a little bit. Like we mentioned earlier, Lenape, and I guess rightly so, because Cherokee has been knocking on the door and putting a lot of pressure on them. As we get some conversation here with the Lenape coaches, Coach Krasik at the referee.
So it's Colin Day to take the kick again. It's a kick out to midfield. Sheenweiss tried to settle it, but instead it's Risley giving chase with Rafferty. Goes off of Risley, so it should be a Chief throw. So we have a substitution. So Ryan Rafferty comes off the field. He's replaced by number 23 for the Chiefs, Max Welskio. And it's Gill getting it to Sheenweiss. Sheenweiss getting it up to Fourier. Fourier sending along for Young. Well read by the Indians. And now it's Risley giving chase. Risley still giving chase on the ball. And I don't know, I guess the Cherokee defender was fooled. He thought Rafferty was still in the field, headed it back to Rafferty, who was walking off the field behind the play, and it will set up the Indians' third corner.
All right, third corner for the Indians. Boy, they pop one in here. Just 15 minutes, a little more 15 minutes left. Hold on to that 1-goal lead.
So it's number 8, Tyler Heen, taking the kick. He's going to send it in. It's a good kick. Risley getting a foot on it. Oh, trying to bicycle it was Kappa Castle. Couldn't get all of it. Now it goes to Gould. He'll head it out. He's looking for Haynes. And it's Christie holding onto the ball. Kappa Castle, and now the whistle blows. And it will be a Chiefs free kick. Fourier takes the kick. Goes out to Gould. Now Gould will head it to Young. Young sending it long, trying to get Gill, but well read by Lenape defense. Oh, nice moves there by Kappa Castle, getting it over Christie. Christie giving chase. Goes off of the Lenape defender. So now it goes back to Christie on the throw by Young. To Andes. Andes will play to Iscalo. Iscalo to Sheenweiss. Sheenweiss to Gill. Off of Gill's head, but nobody was there off of Gill's header. It's Bruno trying to send it long, but it misplays it for Mar. Iscalo trying to give chase, gets tripped up. Whistles remain silent. It's Mar passing into Bloomberg. Bloomberg has Gill on him. Bloomberg getting it through the Chiefs, and now goes off to Risley in the corner. Risley gonna send it into the corner, and it's headed away by Andes, and then kicked out of bounds by Iscalo.
Good two-way play by both teams right there.
That was some solid defense by the Chiefs. Bonner looked like he had it, like he was calling for it. And then a last-second decision to head that ball away. So 13:42 left to go. And it's McAndrew to take the throw. Throws it into the box. Trying to get Risley. headed away. Oh, beautiful set down. There's a shot on goal.
Oh!
Oh, and a save by Becker Albana to keep this game at 2-1.
That's a,
How in the world did he save that?
that's a second acrobatic save today by Albana.
Robbed Tyler Hine of a goal. And it's still 2-1. I don't know how he made that save.
We'll give the Chiefs their 4th corner.
The Indians, their 4th corner.
That's what I meant.
It's into the box, and nobody's there for the Indians. There's another cross, and it's easily handled by Albana. Now here come the Chiefs looking to try and get on a counterattack. It's going to try and get sent out to Corey Haynes. Goes off of Haynes' arm. Whistles remain silent. Down the sideline now, it's Gould.
Oh, nice play.
Oh, what a play, but instead it goes off
lost
of Bloomberg, and it'll be Gould to take the throw. Gould will send it into the box. Nobody there for the Chiefs. The Indians will try and clear it out. Great action here going on in the second half. It's McAndrew to Bloomberg. And heads up in the bleachers. So that's sent out. So Gould giving chase to the ball that he just crossed in. It's now Gill giving chase, but instead it's cleared away. Goes back out to Wieskala, but he can't handle it. And the Indians will just send it down the field. It's Nation who plays the ball. Trying to send it into the box. Nobody's there. Good play by Haynes to read it. Jonah Gale giving chase, but he'll lose it. It goes out to Haynes. Oh, well ran, and now here come the Indians trying to set up a counterattack. Having trouble with it. And Gould in a good battle. Now how's this going to go? And it will be a Indians free kick. Gould is in complete disbelief. Believes he's the one who got tackled to the ground.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact on both teams in that play.
That call could have gone either way.
But Lenape's going to have the free restart here.
And let's take a look at the Ivory Rehab replay. Ivory Rehab physical. Let's take a look at the Ivory Rehab replay. Ivory Rehab physical therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com. Did you see Becker Alabana full extension taking that goal away? That was just an unbelievable save. And now it's in the corner. There's a cross. Headed away by Andy. Steenweiss looking to make a counterattack, and here come the Chiefs now. It's Steenweiss carrying the ball in midfield. He's got Gould on the right side. He's trying to look there. Now he has got a running Young. Rome Young takes a shot, and it goes off of a Lenape defender. And Day
just saves
comes
it from
up with
going
the
out.
ball. That was a good counterattack by the Chiefs.
Chiefs had some numbers in the midfield there. Good scoring opportunity.
Had Gould on the right side and elected to go with Young on the left side. It goes out to Wieskala. It bounces over his head. Now here come the Indians with another chance. It's into the box. Oh, some aggressive play by Nation. And Nation's going to take him down. And now here comes the referee. And there's a lot of confusion on the field.
Yeah, I think it was Nation that was a little upset that there wasn't a call there earlier, and of course it comes back with the retribution, and usually that gets called. They're still questioning it here.
So after all this chaos, it will be a Lenape free kick.
And all this, they're finally, and the clock is still running with all the discussion here.
I know, the Chiefs better stop arguing and just let this play, because the more clock they drain. So taking the free kick is Hine. It's a good kick into the box, and getting ahead on it was number 2, Mark Capocastle, but it just goes over the net.
And Capocastle there, boy, just had a great scoring opportunity, just went a little high.
Some fresh legs now for the Chiefs. 3 substitutions coming onto the field, as it's Fourier to take the 6. 9 minutes left to go here in the second half. The Chiefs need a goal to tie this game up. Do they have some late game magic? We'll find out as Fourier sends the 6 out to midfield. Tensions running high here at Cherokee High School, and a whistle will blow, and it will be a Lenape free kick. Referees are allowing no contact to happen after what has happened between Nation and the Lenape player.
Yeah, a lot of times you do see that after, I won't say a questionable call, but certainly a questionable call in the minds of a lot of people here in the stands. And as time keeps on clicking off.
Indians just want to take their time. Oh, why did Young jump for that? He could have had the ball right at his leg.
I think he probably assumed it was going to be a higher pass.
And now here come the Indians with an opportunity. Andy's trying to clear it away. Oh, there's a collision. Whistles remain silent, and now it goes out to midfield. It's Gold trying to look for a running Young. Can't get it there. It'll go out to midfield. Fourier giving chase over on the back of the Lenape
Right.
Indian, and
going to get the
whistle will
push in the
blow.
back, so Lenape's going to get the free kick here.
So will be a okay, yeah, will be a free kick for the Indians. Indians just want to drain time. Trying to send it long. Goes into the box. There's a shot on goal. Goes off a Nation. Block shot. There's a shot on goal, but easily handled by Albana. Now here come the Chiefs trying to set up a counterattack. It's Albana looking to send it long. Well read. And it goes out to Nation. Nation out to the far side. And now here come the Indians trying to send it long. It's McAndrew giving chase to the ball, getting tripped up from behind. And Fisher will be called for the trip. It will be a free kick. Six minutes, 45 seconds left to go.
At this time, usually the Chiefs going to get the possession if they can get possession here.
So it's Bloomberg.
Start taking some chances, Sam.
Yeah, high risk, high reward with 6:22 left to go. It's Bloomberg to take the kick. It's a low, short kick. Well read by Fisher. It'll go out to Haynes. Haynes dribbling it. Nice display of footwork. Haynes sending it long, trying to get out to Gill. There's a Lenape player down. And here the ball's on the near side. It's played back for number 12, Giancarlo Alateri. Goes out to Colin Day. He'll send it long. And it'll go out of bounds. The whistle will blow. We'll have a substitution. So it's Fisher to take the throw. .5:25 left to go. It's a good throw by Fisher. Looking for Gold. And the Indians will just send it long. Drain some more time off the clock. It'll go out to Nation. Nation to Fourier. Has got Rom charging. And it'll go to Christie. Christie in midfield. Goes to Schneenweiss.
Oh.
Has it taken away by McAndrew. McAndrew still carrying. We'll try and cross it in. We'll play it. Nation will play it away. And now there's a good battle for the ball. It's Fourier trying to win the ball. Trying to send it long.
Probably
It'll
went
go out of bounds, and it will be a Chiefs throw. So it's Fourier to take the throw. 4 minutes, 38 seconds left to go here.
It's going to be on the ground, so I guess it was a hold.
It will be a free kick for the Chiefs. Some late game magic needed here for the Chiefs. Here on senior night. It will be played to Rafferty. Rafferty looks, scans the field. Trying to get a running Schneenweiss. Schneenweiss has room. He's in the box. He'll go out of bounds. It will be a Chiefs corner. He'll play it short for Young. Young crossing it in. Headed away by the Chiefs, or the Indians. He'll go out to Fourier. Fourier trying to play with it. And Andy is trying to get in. Now Rafferty will send it to Fisher. Fisher trying to battle for it. Gets tripped up. Whistles remain silent. It now goes to Mulville. Mulville to Bruno. Bruno has the ball through for McAndrew. McAndrew playing with it. He's got Nation on him. And it'll be cleared away by the Chiefs. But no Chiefs over there, and the Indians will look to drain more time off the clock. It goes out to Bruno, but it's misplayed. Fisher sends it into midfield looking for Gould. Goes to Gill. Gill to Fisher. Fisher will pass it back to Fourier. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here at Cherokee High School. It's Young giving chase. Players going down left and right.
Big throw in here with just under 3 minutes left.
So it's Fisher to take the throw. He's going to send it into the box. He's going to head on it. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be a 6 kick.
2 subs in for Lenape. Capacasal and Brian Ocasio.
All right. Sorry about that. It's Colin Day to take the 6 kick.
Coming at the 2-minute mark here.
It's a good kick out to midfield. It'll be settled by Nation. Nation to Fisher. The Chiefs need some late game magic. Ball's out to Fisher. Fisher with a full head of steam.
Ooh.
Young trying to play for Fisher, but well read by the Lenape Indians. Goes out to Sheenweiss. Sheenweiss trying to send it in. Push from behind is Gould. Young trying to stay with it. Young takes a shot, gets tripped up, whistles remain silent. Minute 30 left to go. Gets Rafferty. Has to get to Haynes. Haynes to Gill. Gill back to Haynes. Haynes takes a shot. Oh, over the net.
Good idea. We're in the perfect angle to see that upper left-hand corner shot. A foot or two lower. That ball is in, and we have a tie game. But coming up to 1 minute marks, Lenape's holding on to that 1-goal lead.
And now time will stop. Ref signals. So time will start as soon as the ball is kicked with 1:06 left. So as soon as that ball is kicked, the time will start. So really good scoring opportunity by Corey Haynes. Just shoots it right over the crossbar. So 1 minute left to go here at Cherokee High School. That's Albana going to pick it up. Do the Chiefs have one last goal? Can they score here? Fisher to Young.
Here we go.
Young has Gould on the breakaway. Whoa, well played. Everybody's looking for a foul. 40 seconds left to go. Fisher is going to throw it in. This could be huge if the Chiefs can score.
30 seconds. They're pulling a goalie. Albano's coming up.
Chiefs, throw it in. It's out in front. And they're going to send it away. Albana going to play it at midfield. Sending it back in. He's trying to get it to Young. Chiefs need to give chase. 15 seconds to go. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a Chiefs throw. Time running down. 10 seconds to go. Ball will go to Sheenweiss. Sheenweiss getting it to Nation. Nation, oh, tries to chip it. Oh, and I thought they were going to extend the time, but instead the Indians will hold on after a late game push by the Chiefs.
Boy, in the last 6-7 minutes there, Chiefs were really knocking on the door. Lenape was kind of in a prevent defense, but they prevented them from scoring to tie this match up, and Lenape comes back and avenges their first game against Cherokee early in the season. We mentioned they lost them 3-0. Great entertaining game here.
Yeah, and I thought the referees were just going to let the Chiefs continue to play because they had a really good scoring opportunity. But I guess there's no extra time here in high school soccer.
No, they do not do that here in high school. That's right. Even if the ref sometimes questions maybe a possible delay, that's what I think happened when the clock was stopped with 1 minute and 6 seconds left, where the referees deemed that Lenape might have been taking too long to restart, So they stopped the clock. But in any case, a really great chippy game, but very entertaining game, which we said.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Melograna.
Thank you, Mr. Goldberg.
Well, you
Got that one right this time.
Well, you see the final score there. The Indians take revenge on the Chiefs in a 2-1 score. The Chiefs fought a 5-7-2, and the Indians improved to 7-8-1. LDTV Sports Productions are available online at youtube.com/Lenape District TV and for purchase at www.lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. And you see our next game there. It's a varsity girls volleyball matchup. Say that 10 times, as the Gloucester Catholic Rams travel to Lenape to take on the Lenape Indians. Should be a good one. Make sure you tune in here on LDTV Sports.
As we see the referees and the coaches talking to each other, and we wrap this one up.
Shaking hands. It was a really good game. And it's time now to take a look at the All-State Good Hands Play of the Game. Sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC, 609-654-1426, or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. And it was this save by Albana right here. It was the go-ahead goal. That was the play of the game. Beautifully placed ball.
And I think that was number 3, Danny Mulvihill, the go-ahead goal. And but boy, that lasted for a long time and never could tie it up.
The Chiefs, in the last 7 minutes, made a last push, but they just couldn't get the ball to go in. And the Indians will take this game 2-1. We'll be back with the player of the game right after a quick word from our sponsors.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003 or on the web at www.pwpm.net. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
All right, thank you. Thank you to our sponsors for sponsoring this electrifying soccer game. And as we promised, it's time now for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game. 1-800-896-RECON or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to Alec Chokatowski with the report.
Hey guys, I'm here with Lenape's Yanni Paxnos, number 6. He had 1 goal and 1 assist on the night. So Yanni, what was it like coming into Cherokee's senior night and upsetting it?
Coming in, walking in, seeing all the fans, their school, our school, like, got us all intense. We're coming in, we worked hard, we're coming in, we're like, look for a good outcome, and that's what we did. We came out and won.
What was your 1 goal like for the night, and how do you think you contributed to the team tonight?
The 1 goal tonight, it was a nice, I think, place goal for me. We came in, I got it in, finished it, and then now we're all back, high intensity, 1-1. We just keep playing, keep playing.
Any postseason preparations by you and your team?
Our postseason preparations, we're going to come out, we're going to work hard every day, keep it going, keep this win streak going, see what we can do.
And what are your plans? I know you're a junior right now, but any plans after high school, plans for next season? What's going on?
After high school, I'm going to stay on my club team, do all these college showcases, looking at what I can do in the future, and come back in Lenape, see what I can do next year.
All right, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Alec. You see the final score there. Lenape Indians upset the Cherokee Chiefs on their senior night. 2-1 the final score. We will see you next time here on LDTV Sports for the Varsity Girls matchup. And we bid you adieu.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans